So that's why, like, I called Glenn on the phone and was like, you know what, Predator's the same week. You just can't do the same. But anyway, so he was able to generate. We're back. We're back for another week. Just another week here at All-Star Fandom. But welcome everybody to All-Star Fandom Prime, where we deliver all-star coverage for all your fandoms. Every week, trending fandoms collide right here. Movies, TV shows, comics, games, comic books. If the internet's talking about it, we're talking about it here. But for tonight, the show is stacked. Godzilla levels up again. Predator, well, it's time to run in the Running Man. Predator is back to a new hunting ground, and we're promised the most accurate DC comic book adaptation ever with Woman of Tomorrow. And Elijah Wood is just apparently out here doing side quests as a non-playable character in real life. But without further ado with that, we got a lot to jump into tonight. So are y'all ready?
Hit the button.
Yeah, let's get it.
Let's do it. So let's go back and kick this thing off. So guess who's back?
Again.
Man, again. Again. It's like Tropic Thunder. Guess who's back? Again. But Godzilla's back again, and what I will call probably my favorite Godzilla adaptation, Godzilla Minus One. We found out this week that there's another Godzilla movie in the making by Toho Studios, Godzilla Minus Zero. Jen, I'll start with you. Have you seen Godzilla Minus One by chance?
I actually haven't. This is one of the ones I have not watched.
Okay. Doc, I'm sure you've seen it.
Yep.
And Jen, I will tell you this. If you know me, and you know me for a long time, the whole thing I've always said is like, I don't like humans in these type of movies. That's I stand 10 toes on. 10 toes down.
No, I have the same feeling with this, and then with the Jurassic Park movies, like, you people are just never gonna learn. And yes, I said you people.
Okay, so here's the thing about this one, Jen. The story of Godzilla and then the story of the actual people within this movie, phenomenal. It's an A+ straight across the board. And the fact that we're getting another one, and again, probably one of the best looking Godzillas we've seen too, especially in a world where we have like these Godzilla versus Kong movies and stuff like that sort of just get out of hand at the end of the day.
Right.
This was just that devastation, because it takes place after World War II. So it sort of makes sense why Godzilla is Godzilla, essentially like the older films, right? And this film, again, it made you feel for the people. It made you also, like, once you see Godzilla, it's a treat to see him in any above the water or out of it. Doc, real quick question.
Yeah.
Based on how the ending of, and it won't spoil anything, but just how we got Minus One. What table do you think they set for us for Minus Zero?
You said not to spoil anything.
Yeah, but what table do you think is set?
So, okay.
With this.
First of all, the table I think is set. Godzilla was already pissed off. Listen up, people. If you ain't seen Godzilla Minus One, you are in a world of surprise and merriment. Because Godzilla don't play no games with nobody. he does not play games. And let me tell you what I think is gonna come about in this second one. He coming up out of the water, straight in revenge mode. And I think I'm be honest, Dion, I think he gonna wipe Japan off the map, dog.
I'm glad I went before he does.
I'm thinking he gonna come back up because he already had I don't even know what the power it was, the one where he blows the fire and he rips like earth apart. So he was smart enough to do that before what happened, because I don't know if Jen gonna go watch this or not.
I'll watch it.
But
go ahead.
But I was gonna say, and then what happened to him, how he, ended up, going back to sleep or whatever. But when he come back this time, because normally Godzilla don't wake up unless somebody or something bothers him. But this time, I think he's gonna wake up with revenge on his mind, considering how he was taken out the last time.
And Jen, when I tell you, when he comes through that city and that Godzilla song hit, like the OG Godzilla song. Boom,
Hey, really?
boom,
Hey,
boom,
Jen,
boom,
for real,
boom,
think
boom.
about Lilo and Stitch. Think about Stitch when he built all them castles and on the beach and went to work. That's exactly how Godzilla.
That's exactly what happened to this.
Jen, please go watch that this weekend. This movie is good.
I gotta go watch Predator first.
Well, I was gonna say,
and this is okay. This is probably still on Netflix too.
Yeah,
because that's where I watched it. I never even watched it in theaters.
Yeah,
I don't even know if it came to theaters. You know, for a short period of time, probably.
I don't know if it did.
But
I was gonna say, look, if you do watch it, I know you don't like scary stuff. It's not scary at all. You watched old Godzilla, right?
Yeah, no, like I like when I say I don't like scary stuff, like Chucky, like that far left and farther. The Mummy, Godzilla, Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman, I'm fine.
Okay. Well, then you're gonna love this one. But this Godzilla is phenomenal. I like this Godzilla. I love this Godzilla.
Okay, cool.
And Jen, just the design of him too, the nature, like how he walks through this image here, Jen. If this doesn't get you, I don't know what
Look
does.
at his eyes,
Jen. This and the fact that here's the thing. Again, I'll go back to it.
Yeah.
The Godzilla movies we've gotten have not been anywhere, in my opinion, I'll say in my opinion, have been nowhere compared to -1.
Okay.
And what's so wild for me to say that is because I love Skull Island. I love the Kong movie, but once they started crossing over, I'm like, what is going on here?
Like
we give
the one I saw with what who's the actor? Matthew Broderick.
Matthew.
Well, that was 90. That was back in yeah.
I like that Godzilla. I don't know why people hate on that Godzilla.
I actually didn't like that one. I didn't like that one at all. And
I think he caused enough destruction, bro, just from laying eggs. He, she, whatever it was.
Perhaps. I didn't like that one. And ever since I saw that one, it steered me away from watching other Godzilla movies because I'm like, what am I watching? That's my opinion of that one. But I will watch this one.
Yeah, now the Bryan Cranston one, Godzilla movie, that was very interesting. Just the take that they went in that direction with it. But I just think once we got to these crossovers or these team ups, it's gotten weird. And even like the CGI doesn't look as polished as Kong doesn't look as polished as he looked in Skull Island. I'll say that much. And Godzilla doesn't either. But yeah, and let's see, Sage D actually had a comment I was about to add. Is that that's why Toho bought the rights and killed its screen in Final War. So pretty much like that. I think that's how they get to use this the Godzilla song, the theme song. It's just Jen. Wow. Best Godzilla movie I've ever seen was -1. Okay. I can only hope that -0 gets right back to that because I don't care for the people, Jen. I don't care for the people. I'm watching a Ninja Turtles movie. I want the turtles. Forget making Fox. I don't care.
No, you're absolutely right. If we watch Ninja Turtles movie, we want turtles.
Yeah, I watch Transformers. I like Shia LaBeouf. I like Megan Fox a little bit, but I'm like, I don't need them. I just just give me the Transformers, man. Just give me the Transformers. Just like this, straight up, just give me Godzilla. That's what they gave me, but they gave me a great human story to go along with this too.
Dude, he looked menacing, bro. He ran amok on this movie, bro.
Well, no, like just the still that Dion put. I am so impressed in the design of Godzilla. I mean, like the way that they framed this, because you look, the first place you go to look naturally is Godzilla's eyes, and you actually see the anger in his eyes. That is impressive. I haven't seen that type of design in a very long time in a creature.
Well, Godzilla came out the water like, who made me? Let me get to him.
I was taking a nap, and you disturbed my nap cycle.
He was Jen, he was so angry in this movie. He come
I
out
can see.
stomping on people.
Jeez.
Like it's a Godzilla we hadn't seen in a long time.
Yeah, and again, love the acting, love the actors in this as well, because they gave him a real story. It wasn't like there was a fear of Godzilla because he had come through and just wrecked shop. There isn't a like, oh, we got to study this thing. Oh, we got to capture this thing. Oh, we got to, what's his pattern? Forget his pattern, man.
No.
His pattern is whatever's in front of him. And just so happened to be, it was just so happened to be.
Okay, Dion.
That's all you needed.
No, because I'm laughing. I know what movie he referred to, because they wanted to know all this so they can go search and get Godzilla, bring him back, and make Mega Godzilla. You know what I'm saying? And I was like,
this is what I wanted to say. You have to put that on a shirt for Neon. He don't need, forget the pattern. The pattern's in front of
the pattern is just straight up destruction. Okay, that's it. That's the pattern.
Dude,
and then put like a little silhouette of Godzilla above the
terrified of Godzilla, and he's a monster. He's like the monster of all monsters. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
But Jen, let me tell you, it's a good love story too within
fantastic
destruction.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like really good writing, really good acting. This is a really good movie.
Yeah.
In the chat that hadn't seen it, Sage King, if y'all hadn't seen Godzilla Minus One, bro, it's really good. Y'all should check it out for real.
Please do, because like here's the thing: there's even a black and white version on Netflix that I've watched, and it's
this
like,
one.
Yeah, they put a black and white version together of this one, and it's on Netflix too. So you can watch it in black and white too.
That's dope. That you can do one or the other. That's very dope.
But man, I can't wait. I saw this teaser.
To me, like if they were willing to do both a black and white version and a full colored version, it shows how much confidence they have in that production. That's not a lot.
For sure, man. I can't. Can't wait. And there's been no other. Yeah, there's been no additional rumors about it. Just saying that is obviously teased for a possible drop of next year. So we'll be on the lookout here at All-Star Fandom to see when that drops officially and when they officially drop a trailer for it as well, because this is essentially should be Godzilla back with a vengeance, man.
Oh yeah,
because I can't wait. I've never been this hyped for a Godzilla movie, which is wild because we've had.
I can't remember the last time I've been excited for a Godzilla movie. I can't remember.
And we've had so many, Jen. We talked about it, but they hit every point, every story beat with this. Like I didn't even watch the dub version. I did subtitles. It was just better that way on Netflix too. So phenomenal one. Doc, I think that's the only thing. That's the limited news we have from it, but anything else?
I'm just excited as you are that they're making a second one, because I didn't even know they were making a second one.
Yeah, teaser just dropped 2 days ago.
Really? I hadn't even seen it yet.
Oh, the teaser is just short. It's just them just essentially just showing off the logo as a countdown sort of thing.
Okay.
That's all it is. Yeah. Okay.
That's all it is. No extra sound, no yells, no nothing. It's just
what though? I like that. Less is more. Let my imagination go crazy of what the possibilities are. Don't give me too much.
Yeah, don't give me everything in the trailer. Don't do that. Yeah,
don't let me know how the sausage is made with this one. Let me be surprised.
Yeah. I like that. No, I don't want to be honest with you, Dion. This is all I want as a trailer, bro. For real, this is all I want. I don't want nothing else.
But it's a teaser, right? It's like, hey, this is coming out. Be on the lookout for it. That's honestly, that's all you really have to do for this movie.
I didn't even know about Minus One until you told me. I had never seen a trailer, a nothing, or even heard of it.
I didn't remember either. Yeah,
and loved it. Like, I don't even want a trailer or nothing for this movie. Just release it.
Yeah, and Sage D commenting, Godzilla's been around since the 50s. Yes, and those weren't any good movies either. Like a lot of those, like past the initial Godzilla stop motion, black and white, that might have been the first one. It got goofy real quick.
Yeah, it did.
It turned into being what we would what we were coming to love, the ending Power Rangers fight of every episode. Like that's what it looked like. Every movie for Godzilla looked like the end of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and that's not a good thing for a Godzilla movie. And he started looking goofier too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like I did like
what was walking in the costume was walking funny.
Yeah, and I just imagine I can't unsee Dave Chappelle's skit of him uppercutting that guy's.
Oh boy!
Comboed him, right? Took his head off, man. But that's Godzilla Minus Zero. That's on the way that we can't wait to get to. But also running down a time.
Oh yes.
Friend of the show, Glenn Powell. He's ready to run. And obviously we're making a Running Man for 2025. So we've seen the trailer. We know the 1987 story. Jen.
Yes.
And overall, and on top of that, let me say this: was supposed to release this week, right, Doc? I haven't checked, but it was supposed to release this week.
Come out Friday, and they changed it to come out next Friday.
Smart.
Which is extremely understandable because you got 2 weeks that this and Predator could run before we lead up to Wicked, and Wicked controls the box office.
Yeah,
pretty
all
much.
the way through Christmas. Wicked is going to control the box office all the way through Christmas.
Because I completely agree, because the first one was so super successful, and then Wicked for Good is already getting Oscar buzz on so many different levels. It hasn't even come out yet.
Yeah, I mean that was bound to see. But just like King,
you want to?
Yeah, I was just gonna wait till everybody finished up. But he said that a new Running Man is supposed to be a reboot of Arnold 1 or is a sequel. I think Sage came off the top rope with that one and said it's supposed to be more accurate to the Stephen King novel for it. So we're gonna get a bit more of the.
Real quick,
go ahead,
I believe I saw something somewhere where Stephen King actually already saw the film and is over the moon happy with it.
But we also had somebody else see the movie too. Arnold saw the movie and gave his glowing reviews of it as well. So I don't know that should speak volumes, especially considering his Running Man was completely different than what this is going to be. But Doc, a quick question to you.
Yes,
just a fun question. Do you think society would actually watch something like this if it existed in real life?
Yes.
1,000,000%.
Dude, people watch the Squid Games like it was real life.
Well, they did make a Squid Game.
90 Day Fiance.
They did make a Squid Games game show, though.
I know, but here's another thing, bro. Think about all the violent stuff we watch in real life: boxing, football, lacrosse, rugby. Of course we would watch. People would watch this. I'm not gonna say we, but people would watch this. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know how they used to say back in Rome, entertain the people and they won't become a mob or something like that. Look, I ain't Roman and I wasn't back then, so I don't really know what they say. But y'all get what I'm saying. Keep people entertained and they won't destroy the government. Basically, that's what they're doing on this movie. You know what I'm saying?
Are you not entertained?
Right?
Why? So with this, Jen, you've seen the 87 version, right? The old Arnold classic.
Yes, of course.
I know we all have like a very love for that one. Arnold action movies are very near and dear to all of our hearts for some reason. Like he's the guy for action movies from the 80s to late 90s. He was the guy.
Yeah.
How do you think, again, this is we're outside of the game, we're outside of a Thunderdome or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
What do you think about, what are your thoughts on this adaptation? Going more with the King route than like, hey, let's take what Arnold did and do it again.
You know, I think this comes up a lot with remake conversations because you have to give a reason why you're remaking the film, especially if the first one was very successful, very popular, and with someone with Arnold Schwarzenegger behind it, and it's basically accepted overall across the board. You have to have a reason. So the fact that they're going to be more book accurate to the original novel by Stephen King, that makes it more interesting, because how many movies have we seen that were based on books that were not good adaptations of the book, and where they just changed the whole thing instead of just sticking to the
Ready
original
Player One.
I could name a whole lot of
That one gets me hot every time I think about it.
You read that book?
The book's so good.
Okay.
The book is so good. But let's no it's so good. Why was that movie like that?
That's a whole conversation in itself.
True.
But Jen, you know what I really like about this one though? I like that they're opening up the world, like what Dion said. Like they're stepping outside of the dome or whatever they were in the old version, in the Arnold Schwarzenegger version. Like he's out in the entire world. Granted, the movie started out with him in prison in the old one with Arnold, or him not in prison, but him being the helicopter pilot and not complying to what the guys wanted him to do, and then he went to prison and all that stuff. I think this one is completely different. This is like world hunger. Something is going wrong. You got to do something to feed your family. This is what we want you to do. How bad do you want to feed your family? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was gonna say too. You know, it goes back to what I was saying. You know, you have to give us, an explanation of why you were making this. What's the real reason for it? So the fact that it's gonna be more book accurate and they're doing more world building and he's going outside, and from seeing the trailer when I first saw it in a movie theater while seeing another film, I was like, okay, yes,
yeah,
I'll come.
I can't wait.
I want to see him run. And
and
the cast alone. I mean, that's another thing, that the cast that we're getting in this.
Yeah, Glenn Powell, Josh Brolin,
Lee Pace,
Coleman Domingo. Like it's what Kaylee O'Brien, is that her name? Katie O'Brien.
Yeah.
She's This is gonna be a good one.
Good. Yeah.
And just a quick synopsis of it.
What's the guy's name? Was played in all like the nerdy movies when he was younger with the Nerf gun at the end. What's his name?
I'm not sure. I didn't see him.
I don't recall.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen him in a movie in a while, so I'm anxious to see him, to see how his acting chops are now.
Well, even just with the general plot, right? It's just Glenn Powell. He plays Ben Richards, a desperate man who volunteers for a game on necessity, not fame. And once inside the arena, he sort of quickly realizes the show is more dangerous, manipulative, and rigged than he expected. And hijinks ensue. I'll leave it at that. Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be a good one. I think it's any concept to any death race, or the same concept to Hunger Games. Like I think King Matthew brought up as well. So it's just a survival game. You're in it for the money, you're in it for whatever necessity, and you're gonna get it by any means necessary by hopefully surviving.
It has that je ne sais quoi of the Hunger Games, which I think that's really becoming more of a trope with certain stories like this. There's always something going on with lower society that forces them to do crazy stuff to survive. So if this were really playing right now in our world, people would watch it. 1,000,000%. They would.
Yeah, people would.
Anything like, okay, here's a quick question too. Glenn Powell for the choice of this character. I feel like we fancy cast Glenn Powell in again, friend of the show, Glenn Powell. Come by anytime you want. But we put him in everything. This seems like this is tailor-made for him too.
But that's the thing with Glenn Powell. He can play such a variety of characters. Like I saw something the other day on TikTok where it was an AI generated fantasy casting for Kristoff from Frozen, and he was in the Slate. I'm like, you know what? Yes, he could play that too. He has this knack that he can just play so many characters.
Is this his third movie this year?
Well,
Ooh.
considering projects, he had Chad Powers came out on HBO, Disney Plus, so that's out. He had that this year. Obviously,
Twister,
he'll
right?
have this year. Twisters was last year.
Twister was last year. Okay.
Twisters was last year. Not sure if he had anything else, but he's getting like these pretty big tentpole sort of movies. You see, y'all forgot Twisters.
Really?
Twisters is a franchise. Well, at least it is now, I suppose. But
yeah,
now he's in a Running Man sort of like a not reimagining, but based off the book. So
retelling. Yeah,
this is a talented guy too. So I'm again,
really is.
It's that action movie. It's that comedy. He has a lot of. Oh, and King Matthew also said he's been consistent since Top Gun Maverick. So
he has.
Yeah,
he has.
He was in Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, he was.
So just to sort of see him
You know what else he was in?
What's that?
He was in Hidden Figures.
He was in Hidden Figures. That was right.
He
Yeah,
was in that movie.
He was in Hidden Figures.
Boy, he really been out here working. We just really ain't know who he was.
Working.
What was that? I'm trying to remember what was it that I recognized him in where I was like, oh, that's Glenn Powell. You know what I mean? Like when you started noticing Glenn Powell, I don't know what movie it was, to be honest with you. Man, it was in Spy Kids, apparently. He was in The Dark Knight Rises too. Oh, he was the bank guy. That Bane came in. Remember?
What?
Yeah.
He was in Devotion with Jonathan Majors.
Hitman. That's the movie I was thinking about. Hitman is on Netflix, where he pretends to be a hitman.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's in Hitman as well.
Oh, he has been in 3 films this year.
That's the thing. I don't know what movie I go to and was like, oh, Glenn Powell. Like that's when I'm trying to think, when did I discover Glenn Powell?
Well, I say this is why I guess that's when I discovered this movie. Say this movie came out in 2023.
No, like for me, I think my first Glenn Powell was Hidden Figures, because I remember when they announced that film, my immediate reaction was, I'm going. And he was in it.
Man, that 1 year, 2016, with Hidden Figures, he was in Hidden Figures, a movie called Everybody Wants Some, Ride Along 2.
Ride Along 2, yep.
Oh my goodness.
He showed up in The Expendables 3 too.
He did?
Yeah.
Who did he play?
Some guy named Thorne.
Have y'all seen the movie Devotion with him and Jonathan Majors?
You know, I've never seen it.
No, I haven't seen that one.
I've wanted to, but I forgot about it.
He also did that. He also did recently that that rom-com where he's in a weird toxic relationship.
Hitman. That's on Netflix. That's what it's called.
Oh, that's the same one? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was okay. I thought it was a different one.
Well, Anyone But You was
another movie called Anyone But You.
Yeah, Anyone But You. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Okay.
He did that one too.
You dude been coming out with 2 or 3 movies every year, bro. Yeah,
bro. In them.
Lab, dog.
Wow.
Good for him, man. Like he's
Hey, I think he's on the Denzel run, bro.
And he's in college. I think he went back to college. He's getting a degree.
I mean, given that TV role that Disney Plus role this year too, with Chad Powers, which is really good. If you haven't watched it, surprisingly really good. The concept of it is wild because it was from an ESPN skit, but they made a whole show out of it, which was kind of dope. But yeah, Running Man moved a week ahead into this whole thing, which is a good thing because now, because of that, we can go see Badlands this week. Thank goodness.
This was a whole conversation yesterday where Tihan was just like, wait a minute, both of them are coming at the same time, but I really want to see Running Man. But then this, and then
I was like, it just didn't make sense. I'm like, same weekends. Come on, like let's get it together. But this is probably unlike any other Predator story we've ever watched.
I'm
before.
excited for this.
So we got a young outcast Predator named apparently Deck is his name, who's exiled to one of the most dangerous planets in the galaxy. Apparently, he's an undersized, I guess, exile, like you said, Predator. I guess that's what we're calling him, right? We're calling him that. And he stumbles across an android, just happens to be from the Wayland, Yutani Institute, which is great that we're fusing in aliens with this as well. And now it's on a journey where we, again, no other humans, just the Predator and half of a woman on his back. That's all you need, man.
That is dope.
And the fact that he's out here to try to prove himself, we've never seen this part of a Predator story ever.
But the fact that everything on this planet is trying to kill him. Now, here's the thing. I was expecting to see something like this sooner or later, because you have to find out, when do they let the young Predators become part of the clan, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm thinking this might be their trial area, like they used to do back in Africa. They give you the knife, you go kill a lion, you come back, you a man. You feel me?
And that's what, again, that seems like that's the thought process behind it. Even if whatever story is behind the reason why he got exiled, or if he left, or if this is that rite of passage, but it's almost like a coming of age story for a Predator. You know what I mean? It's a different dynamic than anything we've seen. And the fact that we're finally not finally, but we're continually crossing those streams with the alien universe. I can't be happier, man. Once I saw it was half of a person, I'm like, what's she wearing? She's wearing that white. What? Oh, I know where she works.
Now, here's the thing. Now, I don't know if y'all both watched Alien versus Predator with Sanaa Lathan, but since that movie, they've given the Predator way much more human-like personality. If y'all been paying attention to the Predator movies.
Oh, I didn't like that movie at all, man.
I quite enjoyed that movie. The Alien versus Predator, especially when
it's for the reasons you actually just said, honestly.
Well, here's the thing. For the reasons I'm saying, this is the reason why you're going to like this movie. Look at his acting right now.
No. I get that. But I feel like there has to be something more. Okay, did Sanaa Lathan take out an alien, or help him take out an alien, or something like that?
She helped him take out an alien.
I will say,
dude, Arnold Schwarzenegger killed all the Predators, bro. Come on.
I don't know why. For some reason, that was like a moment in time for me when I was like, okay. And then I see them running off together, and I'm like,
but you gotta understand,
I don't like this Predator right now.
Right? This is a Predator who respects
I don't like it
warrior,
here.
Right?
Understandable.
Oh,
but it just felt so.
Because you think about it, even at the end of Predator 2 with Danny Glover, the respect was there. That's why he threw him the gun.
I don't know, man. I just didn't. That one was. I'll let you finish. I'll let you keep going, but I didn't. The same reasons why you like it are the same reason I don't.
Basically, is what I'm saying is I don't mind them giving him more range as an actor as part of the film, instead of him just taking off his mask, screaming, and then trying to stab a motherfucker. My bad. You get what I'm saying.
I mean, it's going to come down to that. And on top of that, like I think King Matthew also said, this one is rated PG-13. So thoughts on that, knowing how gruesome and deadly the Predator can be. PG-13.
I'm surprised it's not a higher rating.
Or rated R. I'm thinking it's probably rated PG-13 because although it's going to be violence and gore, it's not a bunch of humans in this film.
I mean, like to your point, you know, they're wanting to try to get in a younger demographic because we have a lot of newer young people who are coming of age that can see movies like this, even though some of them do sneak into theaters. That's just my own personal opinion. And that's not the point. But it's also trying to reach a different demographic because you got Dakota Fanning in here. Who is the man behind the mask in this one?
I'm not sure. I thought I had the cast list pulled up.
Who's the actor for this?
Hey King, if I were you, I would give it a try. And if you haven't seen Predators, Killers of Killers, check that one out too. It's on Hulu right now.
Yeah, Jen, I'm not familiar with him. Demetrius Colomantangi?
I need to look at his face. I don't recognize.
Yeah, I don't know what else he's really been in.
Oh,
and here's another thing. Yeah, have you noticed how much smaller he is compared to the rest of the Predators?
Well, that's the synopsis of the movie too. He's an undersized Predator, so that's why like he's got a lot to prove from to a lot of the family and the tribe or whoever. Yeah. Like he has a lot to prove, which is going to be interesting. How what's her name? I think her name in this is Tessa, the Wayland android that's on his back. How she plays into this too, because there's one thing I don't trust is Wayland androids. So it's gonna be interesting to see where we go from there. If she lead him to something else, if we get an alien cameo somewhere in there, I don't know. But it's one of these movies that again we don't know what to fully expect. There's no actual human trying to survive. It's a predator trying to prove himself and survive. But what happens after that?
Android, half an android.
Does he get back? And then there's something big out there waiting for him too.
Bro, I promise you, I can't wait to see this movie, dog. I want to go tomorrow, to be honest with you.
I'm looking forward to this because with everything we are talking about, they're doing a lot of really good world building here. I mean, Doc, you're probably right. This is probably, I can see this like starting a come of age story, and then when he meets the AI robot, that's when probably the story is going to shift and it's going to turn into something else than that dynamic. I can see that happening with this story, which is really exciting, and it really piques my interest. But we'll see what happens because, he's also a smaller predator. So I'm wondering if he's like very, very young, and like I just said, it's possibly you're right, Doc, on what a part of what this is going to be. So, and then the PG-13 rating, like I said, I think they're trying to reach a younger demographic.
Yeah, and I think they want parents who love Predator to, like you said,
with their kids,
bring their kids to it too, so they can watch it and get into Predator. But is this the same director of Prey, right? Dion?
This is Trachtenberg. Yeah. So this is him building out the entire universe since Prey.
Yeah. So guys in the chat, if y'all hadn't watched Prey on Hulu, also go and check that one out.
Didn't even know that was a Predator movie at
good time, bro. Huh?
I didn't even realize that was a Predator movie at first.
Yeah, man, it's so good too.
And then we show up and how it shows up and what time period it shows up in. I'm like, all right,
so you have to watch the timeline. You have to watch Prey, then watch Predator, Killer of Killers, and then go to the movie and see this joint.
Yeah, the Killer. It took me a while to watch it finally, but when I did, boy.
Yeah,
have some good entertainment, man. Some good entertainment. Especially again, Predator is just a great property as well. I say a great property. We had two good movies at the beginning, right? And then we go up and down, up and down, up and down. Honestly, until we get to Prey.
Yeah,
and then we get to Prey, and we're like, oh, this is what we're doing with that now. So. This is the first time I feel like you made me forget my thought. This is the first time I feel like the Predator franchise has a foundation to build on even more, or that they've finally taken building a world seriously, because for so many years there was rumors of aliens being a crossover. Then it was like, hey, let's just make it happen. And we cross over with aliens, and now our whole lore with aliens and Predators is all intertwined. So that's one huge franchise now, more or
Do
less.
you not like that concept?
That it weaved into that.
Yeah.
No, I loved it, but it was like I'm finally happy that they finally fully committed and was like, okay,
I see what you're saying. I got you.
We're gonna weave everything. I mean, a Wayland android is on his back.
I know that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
In my mind, that blows my mind.
That's it. Most people not gonna connect those two. And then considering the fact they have that Alien series out right now, like all of it is gonna come together when the next Alien and Predator movie come out. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Jim?
Question: do you think with some of the details in this film, people are not going to get the full grasp of what's going on because of the other Predator films?
See, Jan, there's been so many Predator films. I don't think. Oh, I don't know if people remember them as well. Again, I think people remember the first one. I think people remember the second one. If they're on this train now, they remember Prey. If they're on this train now, they remember the animated one. What was it called, Doc?
Killer of Killers.
Killer of Killers.
Okay.
I don't know if anything else between there, like even Aliens versus Predators. I don't know if not many people saw it. I saw it, but does it matter at the end of the day? I don't know, Jen. I think that we got short-term memories when it comes to like, okay, the first two were great. Prey was good. Those three were so good that they teased, light spoiler, but nothing really. They teased those three characters specifically in Killers of Killers. Yeah. So I feel like they were like, hey, they're massaging us to be like, look at these. Right. Look at these. Only look at these right now.
Right.
The other ones in the middle. The Super Predator one with that really giant Predator with Sterling K. Brown. Yeah, with that one. I think they look at that one and be like, don't look over there.
But like, I want to look over there because I want that. I want that.
Man. Don't look over there. I'm gonna look over there.
Hey, we're like, hey, nice Predator over here. nice Predator coming to story over here. Look at here. Look here. Over there. Don't worry about that. The Predator dogs, don't worry about. Weren't there Predator dogs in that thing? Weren't they?
Yes, there were.
Should be.
Okay, here we go. Don't look over there. Don't look at those Predator dogs. Look over here. Look what we got here. We got a Predator with a Wayland android on his back.
But here's the thing, dog. We saw the Predator dogs in Predators, remember? Which I thought was a good movie as well.
Here you go. This Jen's question. It's to Jen's question again.
Yep.
Here you're going through lore of Predators when I don't think you need that much to go into a movie like this.
But sometimes it makes sense because Dion, if you don't know what the Wayland Corp is, you don't get how that ties in.
Well, so you have to
go back and check out Aliens too.
Well, perhaps you watch Aliens, and there's thankfully there's been 3 really good Alien movies.
Yeah,
thankfully.
So
thankfully,
but I mean, there is a little bit of homework you should do before you check out this film, but it's not a lot.
I don't know, man.
Look, here's the thing.
Let us know if you need to do homework.
I don't think all your homework in 5 minutes.
Well, no, we've talked about this before. We've talked about this before with certain IPs where, depending how immersive and expansive the universe goes, you're going to come to a point you're going to have to do some homework, especially if this is your entry point and you're like, oh, you know what? This looks good. Let me give a Predator movie a shot. And this is it. And if there is stuff in here from previous stories that you're not going to be aware of, you might have to do a little homework just to get the general scope of the land.
Okay, let me roll down this list real quick and we move on a little bit after that. But 87 was Predator. 90 was Predator 2. The one with Danny Glover sweating like a slave in Chicago. Alien vs. Predator 2004. Alien vs. Predator Requiem 2007. Predators with an S 2010. The Predator 2018. See, this is what I'm talking about. And here's the thing: Predators 2010. It was a sequel to Predators 2 that features a new group of hunters on a different planet. The Predator was a standalone sequel that introduces a new type of predator.
Yeah.
Then we get Prey in 2022,
Yeah.
a prequel that was 300 years in the past. It follows a young warrior.
So good,
Predator
dog.
Killer
So
of Killers for 2025. Badlands.
Yep.
I honestly believe, fully believe, man, you could watch the first two and maybe Alien versus Predator and be all right.
Okay. There's your homework, everybody.
Prey's a great movie. It came out 22. But Predators
really
and The Predator, you do not have to watch.
I was gonna say watch Prey because you get to see the style of this director, so your eyes can get used to his style.
True, but there's about 3
Oh,
movies on
that's
here
good,
you don't
actually,
have
yeah.
to watch. There's 3 movies, Doc. You ain't got to watch.
Well, no, I agree with you on that, but you need some context as to who the Wayland Corporation is. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of people will miss
but
that.
Here's the thing. What if in this movie it's told to him? Like it's like an exposition sort of to him at the end of, oh, this is what she really does. And we get that explanation.
Because man, that's even the robots was crooked, dog. They was
boy, who you telling?
the Wayland Corporation, dog.
I think if that's what this movie's going to be, I think especially
I did too, King. I'm sorry, dude.
No, it's okay. Especially since you're changing the rating to PG-13, which, like I keep saying, I think it's a young demographic, which means going to quite a few people who have not seen other Predators. It might be a good idea just to give a little bit of the context of Wayland, just to, like I said, to give people a little bit of scope of the land so they know what they're dealing with, and then tell the rest of the story.
But
yeah.
But then again, to both of y'all point, if it is for the younger demographic with the grade that they put on it, PG-13, because I'm taking at least to go see it, because it's not a horror film. It's basically an action film with aliens. You know what I'm saying? And it's not scary like Alien. That one will probably scare her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she'll have nightmares.
That first Alien movie was a straight up horror movie, man. That's all that was.
Yeah.
Disguised as a space odyssey or something like that.
Yeah. So with this one being rated the way it is, I mean, I don't mind getting the younger demographic in, and if they really get into it, then they will go back naturally and watch those other films.
And it's like you said in the beginning, no humans in this. It's all what other aliens, other creatures, other whatever. I think you can get away with it if the Avengers can blow up aliens from aliens and Avengers and PG-13 rate. And I'm pretty sure we can slice through some creatures on a foreign planet, right? I'm looking forward to it. This is fun, man.
I'm excited for this.
We're gonna watch this and review it. So be back for this one. I think we're gonna shoot for Sunday. So be on the lookout for that from us. We'll make sure to get that put out.
If you guys in the chat, if y'all go see it this weekend, meet us here on Sunday with the review. We want y'all notes too. We want to know what y'all think.
We want to know what you think.
And let us know. Well, we'll know after that if I could have just gone into this movie blind or seen it or had to do alien research like Doc wants me to do too. Again, thankfully,
it's going to be interesting.
Thankfully, there's 3 good alien movies to watch. So, hey, that's a good thing to have at our disposal. But let's move on to our next topic real quick. Woman of Tomorrow. So, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Got some news that this is going to be one of the closest adaptations that they're leaning into the story of Woman of Tomorrow, the comic book story of Woman of Tomorrow. So, just to give you some beats of the sort of overall plot without giving away too much. It's pretty much a cosmic journey after Kara crosses paths with a young alien seeking justice for a terrible crime committed against her family. What begins as a chance encounter becomes a long emotional adventure across strange planets and dangerous corners of the universe. So how we saw Supergirl at the end of Superman, we're going right from there right into Woman of Tomorrow. She's wearing the brown jacket. She is ready for her movie.
Mhm.
Jen,
Yes.
this adaptation, because I think we talked about it. You haven't fully read or finished Woman of Tomorrow, but
No, I have not read it yet, but I am planning to read it because I want the full context.
yeah, so we won't give too much away. It's just essentially just the broad sort of aspect of it or thoughts behind it. But Doc, given I think you read it too, and Jen, we can answer this as well. How close? Because we just talked about an adaptation from a book with The Running Man. Given James Gunn's knack for very offbeat sort of adventures, I feel like this is right up his alley. What's your expectations for Woman of Tomorrow after hearing now? Hey man, just flip through the comic book. You're gonna get what you get from the comic books. What's your initial thoughts behind that?
So I'm always for, do as much as the original content as possible. I get with Hollywood in the movie making industry, when you adapt these stories into scripts for visual storytelling, you have to make certain changes and you have to look at the full story of, do we really need this in the film? Is this a moment could be cut? There's certain beats you still have to keep, but then there's other beats that, you know what, we really don't need this. We can take this out so the story can keep going and it won't drag a little bit. So all that to say, with what broke, thanks to Comic, I believe is where I originally saw it, where they got that comment from one of the actors who was in the film that is going to stay close to the original material as possible. I really like that, because if the original material is good and it's basically well liked by the fans, why redo it? Just go with the original material. Stick to what's there. Give us the comic book movie. Again, like I said, little changes can be made, absolutely, which is normal in Hollywood. I mean, sometimes you have to do that. But then, stick close to it. I mean, it's like the first live action Avatar: The Last Airbender by Shyamalan. Sir, why? It was all there. And you just went left, so left. The left was lefting in the Lefterson of Lefterville. And that's what happened.
So here's a question for you both too. Given this is going to be a different sort of attitude tone for Supergirl, given how we've seen Supergirl in the past, even Melissa Benoist, her character from Supergirl,
right?
Given that this is a different tone, maybe a bit darker if you look at certain parts of the comic book, it's a very stark compare and contrast to the Superman that just dropped, where it felt more hopeful, a little lighter. How do you think that sort of shift in tone with someone wearing an S on their chest, after seeing this last guy with the S on his chest, we go a little bit of a more darker layered route with her, Doc?
So this is what I'm loving about James Gunn. I'm loving the fact that he's sticking with the comic book accuracy. And I know here's a crazy thing. A lot of people don't like that. And I don't give up. You know what I'm saying?
Just a counterpoint. I just think that it's the comic that he's chose to adapt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I talked about, like with two different sort of kinds of tones with Supergirl that we know, and this Supergirl. Like, if you don't know or haven't read, this is going to be a different sort of Supergirl for you. Very different than the Superman you just saw this summer. Yes.
And I recommend for all of our fans, all of our people in the chat, I recommend y'all check out Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, and listen to it or read it before going to watch this film, because then you will get the total understanding of what Kara is going through. Because the Kara that we know is sweet, kind, gentle, uplifting, but she had to go through something to get to that point. And this is where it started, her going through, to her coming to the, to Earth and being the Kara that we know. And when I tell you it is brutal, it is, Jen, prepare yourself. I wasn't expecting to like get choked up or teary or nothing like that, but it's a good story. Like, it's a really good story. The journey that she goes on, and the fact that when Superman says at the end of the movie to Gary, when he was like, she goes to planets with a red sun because she can get drunk there. It's a reason why she's going to get drunk, and these are all contexts that you need to understand the film that's coming out. So I suggest each and every one of y'all go out and get Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, listen to it, read it, and then go and watch this film. But I'm loving the direction James Gunn is going with on these films. I can't wait to see more of his stuff in the future.
Let me jump in on that to answer your question, Dion. We have to remember these are two different characters, completely different characters. You have Clark Kent, who was raised on Earth with the Kents. Completely different story, completely different upbringing than his cousin. So, and we're also competing with Marvel, and Marvel has a plethora of different tones with a plethora and range of so many different characters. I'm actually for that. Superman is more of the hopeful perspective, the lighter perspective, and we actually get another character that has a completely different story and has to go through a lot of hard things to basically discover, what is this person's meaning, what drives them. I think people would get tired of the same cookie cutter thing with every different character. I mean, there has to be some diversity even within that, I think. Mm-hmm. So I'm for it. And I agree with Doc. I'm very happy that James Gunn is sticking to the original comic book material. I don't know why people are against that, because I've heard also on the other side of the coin, with other books that were adapted to film, people who were upset because directors went too far left and not sticking to the original material. Mm-hmm. So and again, to compete with Marvel, I think it's great that he's pulling as much out of the original material as possible and not really cherry picking too much, because we have said our views and complaints about the cherry picking, not just for Marvel, but also for Star Wars. So thank you.
So isn't that not the reason why we go see these comic book movies? It's because we picked up the comic book. So yeah,
right.
I'm loving it.
We get excited because of the stories we fell in love with. I mean, yes. What are your thoughts?
I hear everything y'all saying. I hear everything y'all saying. I understand. I hear you loud and clear. I do understand how it's a story to give Supergirl a stronger identity separate from Superman, and that's what she's going to get. She didn't get the upbringing. She didn't get all of that. But this just sort of fits into James Gunn's sort of way of adapting things, or the stuff that he decides to pick. It's always not the traditional, which is completely fine. But I don't want it to be too far out that it gives you that it makes people feel like Henry Cavill breaking Zai's neck sort of level of like, oh, this isn't it. This isn't Supergirl, But again, it's an adaptation from another comic book, and he's chosen this one for it. And I think even at the end of Superman, he's already set you up for what type of Supergirl is gonna be, and that was a smart move. It's not like he's coming right out the gate like with the gray coat and a brown coat, and she's going to just get drunk somewhere. Like he set that up for you. She's the not off the wall cousin, but she's the
partier.
She's the party girl of it. Yeah, and which is I think it's something I'd have to get used to just as a fan of Supergirl, where there's levels of Supergirl that I've read that I enjoyed, and then there's others that, like with Woman of Tomorrow, I really enjoy it, but I'm anxious to see how it fully adapts on screen. but it does fit into James Gunn's wheelhouse. Outer space, aliens, planet jumping is what he does best. He did it with Guardians for three straight movies.
And everyone loves those movies. Those are well-loved movies.
Honestly, we'd love to see a little bit. Let's not talk James Gunn here. He's done well. He's done well.
Oh, I just lost the thought. Shoot.
He's done well.
Shoot.
It's just interesting the stuff that he chooses to pick, and I fear his humor might mess this up a few times here and there. But I could be completely wrong. Go ahead, Jen.
I just recalled what I was going to say. Well, we still don't know where we're going. I mean, to take from Marvel, we don't know what the end game is that James Gunn is planning for DC because of everything that's happened previously. So, I mean, it's like I said with the season 1 of the Rings of Power. He has to do a lot of setup right now. So he has to set up the chessboard, put the pieces where they are, and then begin the game of this is what it's going to be. So
my hope would be that we get to Crisis. Like that's one of the things that stands out to me as a tentpole DC story.
Okay.
If you want to be different. And on top of that, Crisis, you got the opportunities to sort of bring some other universes back, just for cameo purposes, even like all of them meet up or like those Crisis converge again. Crisis is a 3-volume comic book, I think. I haven't read them in years. Well, I haven't read them since probably college, but Crisis is still a really good one, and I think that's the one. And if people know, it's one of the covers. It was Superman holding Kara in his arms, screaming. And I was like, let's see how we get there. So I'm hopeful. Again, we always talk about adaptations being true to a comic book form, and if he's saying, "Hey, this is what we're pulling from. This is what we're pulling from," no one can be upset about that because the comic's good.
Exactly,
it's a good comic to pull from. It's a great comic to pull from.
I really can't wait to see this one.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be interesting. I will say it's going to be an interesting one because y'all know how much I love the Supergirl TV show. But that's neither here nor there.
This was so much fun.
Rings for everyone. Rings for everyone. So, how wild would this be? You're getting married in the Shire, and lo and behold, Mr. Frodo Baggins just pops up
and crashes.
It crashes your wedding. Like,
that's awesome, dude.
How dope is that? And how convenient for him to be there, right, Jen?
Very convenient. So this confirms that he is in New Zealand filming The Hunt for Gollum. So it's happening, people. I thought this was really cool. This couple is getting married at Hobbiton on the movie set. Everyone there is dressed like hobbits, and then because he was in the neighborhood in Middle Earth, he was like, "Oh, let me stop by."
Just on the pipe, just walking with the pipe. Oh, there's a wedding over there.
Yeah. So Frodo Baggins went home because he forgot something, and then people were getting married, so he decided to crash. But this is really, really dope. And then it confirms that The Hunt for Gollum is filming. He's on location, so that's coming. I'm excited.
And he just runs away.
He has to go to work. But this is so cool. I love the bride's reaction. She almost fell over. Oh!
I would have fallen over.
Could you imagine just being there at that point in time? And you're like, you're there because of him, pretty much, and what he's done.
Yeah.
And then you have your wedding. You just picked the perfect day to be there. And look who shows up, Elijah Wood, Frodo, Mr. Baggins
of the Shire.
I would have fainted, and my wife would have been like, "What is wrong with him? Who is this little white dude?"
You can't get any better than that, man. No better than that.
That's so dope. This is so
Yeah, I
cool
don't
that he
I
did
don't even
that.
know if we need a mic drop for this one. I want to end on this because this is just a good story
Yeah.
to end on for tonight, because this is how those fandoms become. This is sort of why we talk about this show, or why we do this show, or
Yeah.
why we started it. It's a celebration of fandoms at the end of the day. And these
For
two people
sure.
were getting married at,
Yep.
again, at
Yeah.
a place of fandom, essentially, that brought them together. They love Lord of the Rings and Tolkien so much that they were like, hey, let's get married here.
Yeah.
And on that day, Frodo Baggins shows up to your wedding. And I don't know how this is topped in their life right now. Like, I don't know how.
You really, I mean, you really can't, because the moment they have their first child, they're going to start telling them the stories. Like, did you know that
Yep.
Frodo Baggins came to our wedding? Like, this is going to be remembered for a long time amongst their family. I mean, how special this is! This is just so special. I mean, I'm so happy for them. This is dope. This is why
It was good. That was such a good moment, man.
It's good. I actually have a mic drop.
Oh, you do? Well, you know what? Let's take you to it, because we're a little over, but we made good time tonight. So we know what the fandom mic drop is. We get a minute, and I'll keep a timer here because I don't have it, but we'll keep a minute tight to drop some mics. Jen, apparently you have one, so
I do.
The mic's over to you.
So a couple of episodes ago, you asked me to do some research on Mr. Tom Holland and if that man does his own stunts. He does.
Okay, but was he on the contraption swinging him around the city?
Yes, he was. That's
Jen,
why
I still don't believe it. I still don't. Well, who are your sources?
I confirmed
Who's your sources?
That's how the boy got a concussion, doing his own stunts.
Yeah, no, with the research that I've done from a plethora of sources that are in the industry, from people that have worked on previous Spider-Man films with him, he does his own stunts.
He could have did a flip like that. Remember the black karate guy with the nunchucks? That
that flip the limb on his head.
Flip, and then just walk. Check of a clip, man.
All over the world when he did that,
boy. Okay, I mean, I just don't. That seems like just irresponsible. It just seems irresponsible, Jen.
Tom Holland is a grown man. He can make the decision to do his own stunts, dog.
But when actors do their own stunts, a lot of them have said on a variety of interviews that they enjoy it, and it helps them find the character as far as that component of it. I remember a film that Ron Howard made on the 13 soccer players in the Philippines that got trapped in that cave during the monsoon rain season. All of the actors, and one of them was Viggo Mortensen, they all trained because they insisted on being the ones that did the diving sequences. They had no stunt doubles to do it. They insisted on it.
Gotcha, Jen. But Tom Holland's wearing a mask, for goodness sakes. We don't know if that's not him or not. We won't care if that's not him or not. He's been flying around the city as a CG character for 15 years now. It don't matter.
He cares.
He cares.
Why should he care?
The authenticity.
Because he's Spider-Man.
The authenticity.
With great power comes great responsibility, Dion.
He embodied
that responsibility got him a concussion out for what, 2 weeks.
Hey man,
okay.
How many concussions you had playing football, dog? And they stopped you from playing football.
Look at the comic books that Spider-Man is in. Do you see how injured Spider-Man gets in the comic books?
You know why I had no concussions playing football? I knew when I saw a tackle coming, I'm down. Head down. I'm flying. I see you. If I can't get past you,
it's like, oh look, someone's running at me. I drop.
There's a sideline. I'm weaving out that sideline, man. Hey.
Oh man, that's
just
funny.
Saying. I'm sorry, man. He's wearing a mask, for goodness sakes, man. That's all. Come on, man.
Let it go.
Protect the man. Doc, a mic drop. Jen's got me hot.
I'm good.
I ain't got nothing else. That was mine too, man. That was mine too. Well, shoot. Well, this has been another episode of All-Star Fandom Prime. We're here every Wednesday, 9:05, 9:10, usually. But we are here every Wednesday. Make sure you follow, that's the socials. Follow, subscribe on Instagram and on TikTok and on Facebook at All-Star Fandom Show.
Please
over here, subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button. Really helps out. Went through a lot of stuff. Jam-packed show today. But let us know if you enjoy this format as well. We sort of switched it up a little bit, sort of get us in, get us out, and be sure that we're your sort of one-stop for all your fandom needs. So, again, we'll be back next Wednesday with new topics. And if you have topics or any trending stuff that you want us to talk about, drop those in the comments too. We'll pull those out. We'll put them on the show. We'll shout you out for it. And we'll have fun doing this again next week. So until next time, I am Dion. That's Jen. That's Doc. And we are up out of here.
Peace.
Peace.